Hi, everyone. How are you today? Thank you for waiting for me. And I don't know why this is all white over here. It's not on my shirt, so it must be the lighting. Sorry about that. I'm so glad to be here tonight and glad to see you. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. I am your host, Carolan Carey. A little bit discombobulated. Pardon me. But I am drinking out of my favorite cup now, and it says In the Psychic Flow. Established 2019. I think that's correct. 2019. So if you'd like one of these cups or any of our show hosts, we can post the link. Such a diva making an entrance. You're right. Tiffany will put the link up for our Spreadshirt shop for Goldylocks Productions. And thank you, Gigi. So that maybe I should take one of these dog calming things. I'm a little rattled. Okay, so we'll put that up. Let's see, here it is. Official Goldylocks Productions shop, spreadshirt.com/Goldylocks Productions. And I think my glasses are almost clean. I can read that. Goldylocks with a Y. So thank you so much. You see that glare? I don't know what that is. Oh, I know what it is. It's this light. Okay, well, we'll just have to deal with it, I guess. Okay. Sorry about that. If I can fix it, I will, but it's glaring. Hold on one second. Let me fix this. I was in a rush. There we go. How professional is that? Now it's really glaring. So I don't know what the problem is. I feel like I'm using my crystal ball or something. Oh, it was this thing. Okay. Is that better? Okay. If you'd like to support any of the shows, you can do that for free by hitting the like, subscribe, and share button. If you hit, when you subscribe, hit all, you will get all of my shows or whatever show you're watching. You will know when they go live. Also, you can support us with a super sticker here on YouTube, a rant on Rumble if you're watching on Rumble. And let's see what else you can do. Oh, you can also make a payment through Venmo. My Venmo is Carolan-Carey, Carolan-Carey. There you go. And better. Thank you, Moda. What else I want to say? But for free, you can support us as long as you're waiting in line for a reading. You can hit the like button. That really helps us a lot. And good evening to wherever you're watching from. Good afternoon, good morning. We have people from all over the globe, so I'm not sure where you're coming from. But have a good day, whatever time of day it is. What else did I want to say? So we got the official Goldylocks Production shop. I wore my, hello, Kavita. Oh, thank you very much. And, you know, I didn't usually wear red because I could never figure out what lipstick. But then I figured out a lipstick, so now I'm good. Okay. Kavita's here. Gigi is here. Moda is here. I thought I saw Robert. There he is. And thank you, Gigi, for your Robert Myers. Yep. Thank you. Nancy Ramsey. Hi. Hello. How are you? Nice to have you back. Thank you, Gigi, for your super sticker. Kim Smith is here. Hello, dear. How are you? And I think I said hello to everybody. All right. So what are you doing tonight? We are doing orbs of light all around me. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'm telling them I'm doing psychic work tonight, but of course, spirit shows up anyway. But that's okay. If they show up, we will. Hi, Kavita. I did say hello to you, didn't I? And Moda. I'm not. Hi, Sarah. How are you? If spirit shows up, that's okay. You know, we will welcome them. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Trying to get into the fall kind of thing here, recovering from the hurricane. We're doing okay. My daughter, maybe she'll have her RV on the property today or tomorrow. They were supposed to get the electric pole fixed today. Water, the county won't touch it, so they have to have that fixed. But if the RV comes in and they have electric, at least they will have air conditioning without running a generator. So in that thing, so that would be good. That would give her a little sanity, I think. All right. So, and I have some great cards here I'm going to use tonight. So I hope that you will like these. Wait till I show you. here is the box. That's the box. And it says Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, which I got on Etsy. And the artwork is stunning. The artwork is by Lily Moses. And the card deck itself is by Kyle Gray. So there you go. So we have, there's that. So I thought we'd try some new cards out today. I'm not a card person, but people seem to like them. So I'm figuring, okay, so we will give them a shuffle and we will see what's going on. Beautiful artwork on these cards. So I did shuffle them when I got them. Quite interesting. Beautiful, beautiful work on here. Okay, let's get rid of that. All right, let me find this. We're going to start with, I think, Gigi, because I think she was first. And I hope you are all doing well. All right, let's see. Where are we? Where are we? Sending prayers for your daughter. Thank you. She could use them. She's been on 12 days without power and water. She's about, Okay, so we'll take our super stickers first. They're $4.99 and up. Anybody after that, for like $3 or something, we will take second, and then we will get to our lovely supporters that are going to support us by hitting the like button. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, I think I got Gigi first. Thank you. Okay, so let's do Gigi. And let's pull a card for Gigi. Let's try not to knock over my laptop again. I've done that before. Oh, okay. All right, let me just. Okay, Gigi, here we go. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Handsome, too. It says Healing Guardian. I like that. Now, I didn't read in the book what these mean, but on the bottom of the card, it says, be open to healing information. Where's my book? Innocent. Oh. MNOP. Here it is. What does that say? Message. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. Okay. I like that. A little hard for me to read these. Sorry. But that's a beautiful card for you. And that is for you, Gigi. He's quite handsome too. So there you go. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. What do we get psychically? Okay, so you've been through it, girl. I'm getting the word tough. Tuff. Isn't that funny? Tough. Like you're tough. And I would think this is my your friend Uncle Fonzie here saying to me, "You're tough stuff, TUFF, and you can do this." So, actually, what I'm kind of getting is that the date for your surgery that's been moved to is actually I don't know a lot about numerology, but my feeling is that those are better numbers for you. Maybe someone in the chat would know. But is it the 7th or the 10th? I wrote it down, but I don't have it in front of me. So those numbers are actually better for you. Handsome healer. Yes, he is. November 10th. So that's 21, right? Which would be 3. That's about as much as I know about it. For some reason, I feel that this date is better, is going to work out better. So I'll leave the numerology to whoever is good with that in the chat. And I have some long ribbons here. And the song that I'm getting is, remember, tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. I'm getting these yellow ribbons being tied around you. And I think it is for protection and letting you know that you are surrounded. A beautiful color yellow, like a daffodil color yellow. Now, once you are able, and once you're feeling yourself, and I would say within like 6 weeks, so in November, so I think by the end of the year, Christmas looks a little brighter. I have a shining star like you would put on top of the Christmas tree. So I feel like around Christmas time, you're going to start feeling like a little bit better, like not so sore, cranky. You're going to be relieved, tremendously relieved is the impression that I get. And you're going to start feeling better where you're going to be wanting to walk around and do things. I have this beautiful star for your tree. Now, don't forget, and I get Tough and I get Mutt, M-U-T-T. This has to be your uncle because he has a warped sense of humor that I enjoy. And I keep seeing this black and white dog. So it doesn't mean that you won't fall in love with another dog. I just have an impression of this black and white dog. I don't know if it's a Pomeranian or what it is. It's not a big dog. But it's a different breed than you've had before. And let's see if your little guy is here. The Thugmeister, I call him the Thug. Is when you're healing better, when you're healing better and you're feeling better, he says, when you feel better, and he's going like, when you feel better, the right pup is going to come to you and will bring a lot of joy into your life. By that point, you'll be feeling a lot better. You won't have to worry about your neck. Like, I think you have to be stabilized for a month or so. So by the time this happens, this encounter, beautiful encounter, and it's love at first sight, you will know. When this happens, you're going to know it. And I feel he's a little bit of more of a princess. I think this is a female dog. And I feel as if this dog is a little, talk about divas. I feel that she's the kind that would, she likes the color red. She likes the color pink. It's something about, I'm getting cream puff. So I don't know if that's the word that they're using to describe this pup, but it's definitely, I feel like it's a two-tone dog. Okay. So the new year, 2023, 2024 is much better for you. And once this gets established and once you're feeling better, then the rest can, and I get rock and roll. So I get country. What's that song? A little bit of country, a little bit of rock and roll. What did I say last week about Shania Twain? Or was that the Saturday night readings we were doing? I got Shania Twain and I finally listened to the song and it was Come On Girls. It wasn't Come On Boys. Like I said, I get a little, nuts. So anyway, I have that feeling, a little bit of country, a little bit of rock and roll. So I get that for you, Gigi, and I think it's going to turn out better. It's not that I don't like you. I don't appreciate the fact that you want to help other people, but your songs and your music will help other people. That's your story will help other people. So you really don't have to go about coaching them or doing them, sending healing to them or prayers to them. Your healing will come through your messages, through your lyrics. Okay. So thank you for joining us tonight, Gigi, as always. Oh, good. The package will arrive in Nashville. Good. Okay. So here we go. So that took care of our super sticker for this evening. I have Robert Myers has been very patiently waiting. Okay, we got all that. Okay. Robert, let's pull a card for you. Let's see. And let's see what I get. Let's see what I get. All right. Let's see. Interesting. Let's see. Okay. Oh, nice. This one fell out. This is Great Teacher. Is that straight? There you go. It's pretty, isn't it? Beautiful. And that does say you. I feel like you're flying free there, Robert. And it says, learn from spiritual experiences. And I feel like you've had a lot of those, but look at that beautiful dove. Isn't that beautiful? Just love that. That's perfect for you, Robert. I hope that is meaningful to you. I really enjoy that. I do feel Something about 2025, and I don't know what's going on with 2025. What's going on with 2025? If I am you, I feel like I have a plan, and something's going to happen in 2025, and I don't know what that is. A goal or a completion of something. I don't know if it's a marriage, a birth, a house, a business, something is new and it's in the plan. So let me know if that resonates with you. I like 2025 for that. You might even be thinking that you would like it before that, but I think the perfect timing for that would be 2025. Okay, let me know. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Let me know. Did you make that interesting? Yes, I am a diva. What a jerk I was. I couldn't find my link. I was running a couple of minutes late. I thought I had it. I couldn't get my Google Chrome to come up. And then when I did, I couldn't find, I just cleaned out my email, I think yesterday, and I thought I had lost the link. So I was rummaging through the trash on here and I realized it wasn't there. Okay. So thank you. Sorry to keep everybody in suspense. Okay, let's see. Robert, let me see if I get anything from Robert. And if I get anything, if you're listening to us on audio platforms, at Google Play, iHeartRadio, iTunes, all those, Spotify, I'll read out any validation that I get. Okay. And let's see. Let's see if I get anything from Robert. Oh, Gigi said, my uncle has his black and white Shih Tzu in spirit. Oh, okay. So that's what I'm seeing. Thank you, Gigi, for that. Black and that's what I'm seeing. Thank you. Okay. So your dog, he is, your uncle is saying tough mutt. Yes, that's exactly what he's saying. TUFFMUTT. Perfect. And your uncle has his black and white Shih Tzu in spirit. Okay, that's the dog that I'm seeing. Okay, so the new dog for you, I'm not sure what color that is. Maybe it'll come to me. But he's telling me, your uncle is telling me it's supposed to be a surprise. So I'm not supposed to. Oh, yeah, your surgery was originally scheduled for today. I'm glad you didn't do it today. So your new pup is going to be, I feel, a diva. Okay, let's see what's going on with Robert, if he has any comments for me. I don't see anything yet. Okay, Robert, let me know if that resonates with you. 2025, that beautiful card, which is a great teacher. So I don't know if you're going to teach, or if you are a teacher, or you're going to attend teaching with a great teacher. Okay, and also 2025. All right, let me get back up here. I think Moda is next. Oh, Kim Smith is next. Okay. Kim Smith. Beautiful products on, we'd like to put we're focusing on shopping in the next month or so we have before the holidays. So for Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever else is out there, solstice, everything, anything that you would, birthdays, we have some great gift ideas on our Goldylocks Spreadshirt shop. Also, some of the individual show hosts have their own shops. Melissa Parks has one. Ruth Saltman has one. Kim Smith has been a sponsor in the past, and she is a dedicated healer with her CBD products, CBD Delights, I think it is. So please check that out. Sarah as well, Golden Sunshine Healing. She has products for sale on her website, so please check that out. Check them out on Facebook. Okay, so let me pull a card for it. Well, this is interesting. I think this kind of fits you, Kim. This is the Hunter. Can you see that? He's kind of cool looking too, isn't he? I'll tell you. Now you know why I picked these cards, right? Okay. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Yeah, I think it's about that time. And I love he has tattoos like those Celtic swirly things all over, like his forehead even, and his arms here. Interesting. Beautiful, beautiful artwork, as I mentioned. Okay, so track down your fears and desires. So I think you've been roaming around. I think it was my impression. You like your RV life, you told me on Facebook. You have been roaming around, carefree as a bird, and looking for the appropriate place. I still get a dry Western feel with that cowboy in it, cowboy kind of guy, and it's a straw hat kind of cowboy hat. It's not like, you'd see in Texas, kind of, 10-gallon or whatever that is. But it's more like a straw, like a working guy with the cowboy shape. And I still see him, and I see him going in with horses. He's got a nice laugh, and he's kind of sly. He's like you. He's like you in the fact that you don't show your like, if you're really interested in somebody, you're gonna play it cool. Like, I'm not really interested in you, like pretend. And he's kind of like that too. And I think you find one day you just finally, like, consummate it. Let's put it that way. But you're a lot alike and you get each other. So that's my feeling with that. I see sales. I want to say sales booming, and particularly around animals. People that work with, are hardworking physically, like with animals or crops or whatever, can use your products because they're natural. There's no drug like involved. You're not tranquilized, you're not like out of it. Like if I take a quarter of a muscle relaxer when my back won't work, I'm like out for the day. I'm done. I'm out. That's just like a quarter of it. So a lot of people are like that, and they want to resume working the next day without pain. And so I think your products will work very well in that demographic of people. And I also feel you speaking about your products, and I feel a book. So I don't know if you're writing a book to go with the product, or is it a manual, is it an instruction? Is it like a pamphlet book? Like, I see like a soft paperback or something like that, like maybe 10 pages, something like that, that goes with it, and kind of illustrated. So I don't know if you're a healer. I think you are, and maybe that is going to come through there. So that's for you, 2023, 2024. I love it. Okay, Kim, thanks for being with me tonight. Let me see if I have any messages from anybody so far. Oh, there's Moda. I got to get to Moda. Sarah says, thank you for the shout out, Carolan. Appreciate you. Kim Smith says, great cards. I am at Elks Lodge Polo Grounds are so close. Elks Lodge. Did you check out this guy's? Look at his horns. Kind of reminds me of the January 6th guy, doesn't he? A little bit. That's who he looks like. The guy with the horns. Love that guy. Okay, that's great. Sort of could be an elk. He's got like elk horns on there. That's pretty cool. Okay. Lots of internet issues everywhere. Yeah, well, I was a little slow today. Sending a chat for some reason took me a while. Oh, okay, Moda. All right, so let me get to Moda. Let's see what we're doing. Or let me write down who I did. DJ, Robert. Kim. Okay. I'm doing Moda right now. I have to tell myself. All right, Moda. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right, like this. Huh. Okay. I like this. High Priestess, it says. There you go. You got a black cat. I'm trying to put it like so you can see this. These colors are a little muted on her, but she's lovely. Beautiful headdress on. And it says, High Priestess, harness mystic power. Okay. And she is lovely. And she's holding something in her hand. Like, what you call that? That would be like around the pyramids. It's sort of like a sepulcher or something like that, that you would adds power to your strength and your words. I get the word grace as well with you, Motive. There's something about grace with you, surrounded by grace, and this lovely black cat, almost like a familiar, like a guardian feeling with you. So I hope that resonates with you. 2024 is the year. I'm keeping it in the next few years. I try not to project too far out. I did do, I've had some hits on my crystal ball readings. I think they're hits. So if you'd like to check that out, it's on my website, carolancarey.com, under blog, The Lighthouse. And got a few things, a few hits. Why am I bringing that up? Because I'm only seeing a few years out. I'm not seeing, like, the one thing that I had seen, a lot of major changes that people are looking forward to right now, like in the next 2 to 5 years, I don't see coming, maybe not even in my lifetime, like not even within the next 10 years. I see it really out. I don't think humanity is ready for a lot of we'd like to think we are, but I don't think we are. So how does that apply to you? Moto, what I'm getting is I'm only seeing 23, 24, maybe 2026. So you two, like Robert, have a goal. You have some goals here and you would like to see them accomplished by next year, but I'm getting it's going to be a delay. Much like Gigi's surgery, everything is like delayed. My daughter's power and water, everything is delayed for some reason. We're like in a slow, what do they say? Gatorade is in retrograde. That's what I call it. I don't know if it's Mercury, whatever it is. One of them's in retrograde. I'm like, God, no wonder I feel like I'm walking around pulling an anchor behind me. That feeling is going to dissipate. All right. This is just to get you to cross your T's and dot your I's. I don't know if you have a child, Moda, or if you are going to have one. I feel a child around you. So let me know if that would apply to you. Okay. All right. Thank you for joining us, Moda. I hope that was helpful to you. And let's see if I get any Gatorade. Yeah. I never know what's in retrograde. I have no clue. So Sarah says, I love watching and listening to your predictions. Thank you very much. And Moda says, I saw your vids, kind of scary. Yes, they are kind of scary. I put them on my website because Facebook and YouTube don't, have thrown other psychics off for similar things. So I try not to do that if I can help it. But we're in for it. And as I get updates, I will let you know. No child, but praying for one. Okay, I love that motive because I love between 2023 and 2025. I don't think we're going, maybe 26, but I really feel those 2 years, 2023 to 2025. Bingo. Okay. So, excuse me. I think your prayers will be answered. Okay, where am I? So I got Moda. I got Kim. Oh, Kim says, thank you for the plug on my products. Buy 2, get 1 free for Goldylocks patrons. So Jacob Chansley, Moda said, is that gentleman with the horns from January 6th. Love him. Love him. Prayers out to all the January 6th people. I hope that they're not doing well. So a lot of prayers and healing to them. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Where am I? I did Robert. How's my time? I'm doing pretty good. Did I skip over anybody? Okay. Let me get, Kavita. I got to get to my regular peoples here. Okay. Jump up and down if I'm kind of out of order because I got a couple of super stickers stuck in there, which I appreciate very much. Nancy Ramsey. She's been waiting patiently after Robert and Kim Smith. Nancy Ramsey. Nancy Ramsey. Let's see what we have for Nancy. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that card would be me. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. Love these cards. I haven't really looked at all of them. So let's see what falls out. This is for Nancy. Nancy. Oh, I got 2 cards. This is Air Guardian. Oops. There you go. Beautiful card. And that is for Nancy. Beautiful. Intricate headdress on there. And Air Guardian is shift your perception. And she is beautiful. She's got this beautiful raven black hair flying out behind her. And gorgeous detail to her headdress and her jewelry. Shift your perception. Isn't that the truth? I told myself that today. It's all how you look at it. Let me see if we have any other comments on here. I want to see if Nancy is asking me anything in particular. Let's see. Kim, put your website in the chat. Put your Robert liked the card that he got. Wow, sharp cards. Okay. Lovely card. Okay, Nancy. So shift your perception. Okay, there's something that is like a big stumbling block in front of you is the feeling that I'm getting, Nancy. And I feel like you keep stubbing your toe on it, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a problem, a family member. I don't know what this is, but I feel like it's a stumbling block. It's like in your way. It's like a big block in your way. You see any moves? Yes. Okay, so let's talk about that. Now, Kim, come on. You know what side of the aisle I'm on. Come on, Kim. Nancy Ramsey, do you have any moves for you? Yes, and I feel it's a place that's been overlooked. It may not be the first on your hit parade, but I feel it is a move that is, it's a move that is overlooked. So it may be a place that you have overlooked that will turn out better than you think. I want to say east something. I don't know if they're moving east or the town or the place has east in it, but I get the direction east. I would also say to you, it is something that you overlooked. It might not be as bright, shiny penny as something that you were kind of hoping for or looking at, but it is the perfect spot and you will know it. And the first one won't gel. What exactly you're looking at won't gel, and the second one will. And I can tell you from experience, that was the better option for me. The first house I looked at, I couldn't get because the mortgage company thought it needed a new roof and they would not give me a mortgage on that property. So about a month later, I found another house and it's the one that I'm in. So I didn't do a lot of looking around. I fell in love with this house and it's been perfect. You couldn't have a better yard for the dogs and stuff like that. So it's great. So I do see something more for you. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you? Oh, Kim says, registered Republican my whole life, but criminal is criminal. Nah. Hey, it's our building. You know, that's the way I look at it. My phone is slow data used up prepaid phone. Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing that, Robert. And I hope you got something out of your message. Hello, Elizabeth. I will get to you. All right. I just forgot what I was doing. I forgot what I was doing. Okay. Put your, Kim, put your, don't be talking trash about my January 6th people, and you can put your website up. Okay? A deal's a deal. Nancy says she is looking to move near her daughter in Oklahoma. Is that east or west of you? I would think that, I don't know why I get east. So maybe the name of the place is east. Don't know. And I feel it's very comfortable. That's kind of interesting because I'm seeing those old, I'm seeing like copper pipes, pots and pans, not pipes, copper hanging. I feel like I have some like French soup pots or, you know, whatever they call them. But these are like, I feel I have a country feeling, but I have copper here, and I have copper here. Okay. So I don't know if you have those or would decorate that way or you use those, but I feel like the kitchen is inviting and friendly. Okay. East. Yeah, I got east. Oh, it's east of you. Oh, okay. So Oklahoma is east of you. Okay. Then I got east. Okay. I feel a comfortability. So like I said, the first one might not gel for you for some stupid reason, but the second one I feel is more up your street. And you're going to be like, oh, I'm glad I didn't take that one. So that's kind of how it's going to work. And I see open windows. I feel that you can open the windows. It's not too hot. It's not stifling. And I see these curtains blowing. So there's a nice breeze coming in. And I feel there's corn here. I feel corn over here, this side. And I feel windows on this side with a breeze. I feel there's a river, some kind of river nearby, tumultuous water, like rapid water. And I see these copper pots hanging. So, and I feel as if there's a bar, yeah, maybe a breakfast bar or something somewhere. I feel like, you know, chatting with my daughter or my friends or whatever. So I hope that is meaningful to you. You will find the right place. And when it happens, you're going to be like stuffing boxes like crazy. You're going to be like, oh my God. Okay. Good luck to you on that, Elizabeth, Nancy. All right. Let me get back up to the top. And my time is, oh, I got plenty of time. Okay. Now I think I'm at Kavita, I believe. Thank you for joining us, Nancy. Ooh. Where's my Kavita here? Thank you, Kavita. Let me pull a card for you. All right. Ooh. All right. So these are well-made cards too. They're thick cardstock. And they're matte. They're not slippery. So that's good. Okay. Let's see. The card that I get, Kavita, is Shapeshifter. That is the card that I get for you. Handsome devil. With a, would that be a hawk or a crow and a wolf? A lot of feathers. And transform and unveil your gifts. Perfect. Isn't that pretty? So there you go. If you can see the artwork on there, there's a wolf and there is maybe a raven or a crow or a hawk. Transform and unveil your gifts. So what the impression I'm getting is, as we've talked about privately, I feel as if kind of like transform your clinical work and your spiritual work is something that you're very serious about, and I think it would be very helpful in your clinical, because as you mentioned, sometimes I feel people could have attachments. It may not be, it may be a personality disorder as a result of a trauma. I think that's where you want to get to. I think that what you're trying to get to is the cause, to find the solution. Like, how did this start? I would be curious about that. How did this psychosis or neurosis or whatever start? What is it a product of? So I think that's where you're going with that. Healing, and I think that is going to work for you. What I love your what's the French word for rats? Not rats. What is the French? Eau de jour or, hold on. I'll look that up. You know what I'm talking about. That's the word that I get. French words for joy. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway. Juice would be gravy. Anyway, it's like life is beautiful kind of feeling. Life isn't, that's what I get from your feeling. There's a French phrase for it and I can't think of it right now. Anyway, that's what I get. So V for life or something like that. You know, your joy for life is what I get. Kavita, I'm sorry it took me so long stumbling all over. I can't get my brain to work. There. She may even know it since she cooks. You might know some French. I know you know a little Spanish, but I think you know some French as well. So I also feel, you know what I also get into the cookbook? I know you were going to do art, and I see you combining like hand-drawn maps of the region where this recipe comes from, or the ingredients come from. I see you incorporating that into the book. So I don't know if you were thinking of that, but that's what I get. So I want to give you that. Okay. Yes, that's it. How do you say that? Joie de vivre? De vivre? Good. And she says, I do incorporate spiritual practices into my clinical practice. Let me get to, thank you so much for sharing that, Kavita. What did she say? Hell no, it's my show, Kim. I get to say what I want. That's how it goes. I've been thrown off of Facebook 6 times. So Mo started. No, Mo didn't start it. I started it. The picture reminded me of that poor guy. Okay, let's get to Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Let's see. I think she's had a loss. What's going on, Elizabeth? Oh, she said, this is the worst full moon for me. Anger surrounded me. Why do I turn around? That because it's lingering. She must have had a loss. I don't see it on here. Oh, her dog passed away. Okay, so let's talk. Let's talk. Is this a male, Elizabeth? I feel like I have a male canine energy here, brownish. Let me see what I get. I kind of get a brownish or a golden retriever kind of feeling. I have a brownish feeling with a black nose. Let me know if that is your pup. And I feel male energy. And I have this paw thing. Regardless, I have this paw thing going on. This is how I speak. This is how I tell you I love you. This is how Lucy is a black lab. She's black. Okay, so that's not her. Okay, let me put this dog on. Does anybody have a retriever over there that's like this? Let me get to the Lucy, the black lab. Okay. Lucy, where are you? My favorite thing is wearing a red bandana. I don't know if you put that bandana on her. I think I have a green one and I have a red one. So it might be around Christmas time that I wear something like that. And I feel, I want to let you know, I had to let go. And I feel a lot of like swelling around the kidneys. and pain with her. Pardon me, in the last run up to her passing. And so she says, thank you for that. Thank you for letting me go. I feel like thank you for letting me go. Red leash, always red. Okay. And red collar. Good. So she has that. And she did this with her paw. Okay. All right, honey. And I feel like I have a white spot somewhere if I am her. Do I have a white spot here or on a paw? I feel that there's a white, like a birthmark kind of spot on her. How's my time? 8:50. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is what I get with her. And she is joining. I have an older woman over there. Would this be mom or grandmom, Elizabeth? I'm trying to feel grandmotherly. I also have the word aunt spelled out here, Elizabeth. So it could be mom and a sister, or grandmom and one of her daughters, an aunt for you with Lucy. Someone's wearing an apron. So this would go back a bit. And I feel like I have a blue, maybe a blue and white gingham kind of feeling, but I have an apron on. And she's very busy, and the dog is right there getting little tidbits. And I want to say something about sauerbraten or sauerkraut. Okay, so I'm going to give you that. Great Aunt Mary. Okay, so she is very much with your family. Okay, Elizabeth. And Elizabeth says, oh my God, I love that. Good. Great Aunt Mary. Good. And she had pain in her kidneys and cancer in the liver. Yes. So what I was getting with her, she was glad to leave the body. And she says, I'm always here. I am always here, she says. So she's walking up and down the hallway. Like, I think she would go up and down the hallway. If you were busy doing something, she'd be like, okay, what room is she going to come out of? And I feel like she's walking up and down the hallway. And she just wants to let you know that she's checking the house and that everything's okay. That's still her job, as she checks the house. I feel like a pacing, like she paces around. She checks the perimeter. Okay. And I want to let you know that she had a lot of swelling around the kidney area and a lot of pain. So she was glad to let this life go. She is in a lot of love over there with your aunt, grandmother. And I also have a father figure over there as well. So I want to let you know that. Okay. I have somebody playing pool over there. So I don't know who that is. If that is for you, Elizabeth. The pup, Lucy, had cancer in the liver. Yes. Okay. So, and Aunt Mary always baked. Okay. Yes, she is still in your house in spirit, and you will see her and feel her. And I think that you felt her jump on the bed, or some point was on the bed. I think you felt that. And you're like, oh my God, I must be losing my mind. But you're not. Okay, so she's saying good night to you. And she said, Elizabeth said the dog had a lot of pain and swelling. And yes, Dad is too. And did Dad play billiards or pool? Yes, my dad too. Yes, my dad. Okay, good. Okay, good. So we're getting validation there, and that's why I'm reading it out. If you are listening to the show and not watching on Rumble or YouTube, I am very sorry for your loss, Elizabeth. But you won't. I also get you won't be alone either. Okay, let's see who we missed here. I think I have Sarah here. Let's see. I'm scrolling past it. If people on the air are listening on the radio or on their computer. Elizabeth says Dad is in heaven also. And yes, we had a pool table. Okay, great. Thank you for that validation. So I read that out so people who are listening and not reading the chat know that I'm not crazy. Okay, just letting you know. All right. I think I had Sarah on here. I'm just double checking to make sure I'm scanning the comments in the chat. You know how that's not that easy to do while you're talking, while you're trying to read people, but that's how it is. I'm getting better at it. Here's Super Space Cookie is Sarah. Okay. What's my time? Okay, good. Let's pull a card for Sarah. Let's see what we got. Oops. Some of these are backwards. Oops, I messed up already. Ah, pretty. Okay. Very pretty. Okay, there you go. That is for you, Sarah. And it's called Oracle. Wait for important information. So it looks like to me she is getting into a meditative state there and or attempting to burning sage or whatever. Very fitting. And that she is awaiting inspiration. Okay. So that is for you. Important information. I feel as if 2023, 2024, your business is more important and your healing work is more important. And your family is more important. That's what I got. Much like that's the bulk of the business, and that is where you need to concentrate 2022, 2023. That's where I feel your energy going. I see you doing more shows like psychic fairs or shows, something like that. And it's more actually what might help you more than anything, I'm going to throw this out there, is medical intuitive. I feel like you're getting it with your Reiki training now, that when you're putting your hands on someone's aura or in someone's energy field, you are starting to pick up what's going on. And I think that is so much more important for you to be doing. And maybe your products will be of help with that. I think that's where I'm going. I wouldn't say diagnose, but you would be able to pick up, like, let's say, suppose you come across somebody who has right hip pain. Well, you instinctively know that right hip pain comes from a divorce. It was a bad divorce. It was a painful divorce. It was emotional, and that pain is still carried in that hip. That's where it's held. So you kind of know that. And you can suggest that sometimes that we have pain, emotional pain, psychic pain that we carry in our body. You would be excellent at that. And so that would be the intuition. That's where I would go. And I would concentrate on the Reiki and the products, to me. And those are the things. Reiki doesn't make a lot of money, but the products do. And any advice you could talk to Kim Smith would probably be very informative about how to do that. Because your products are lovely. I have purchased them. They are lovely. And if you want to put your website on here, that would be great too. And we'll share that. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's see if I have any other messages. Sage. Burning. Oh, you did. I just did that today. Burning the sage, like that card. Great. Elizabeth said, Carolan, you are awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Kim says, wow, my right hip hasn't hurt in a year. Good to know. Oh, Kim says, I'm sorry. Sarah says, wow, I bought a book to get certified at Medical Intuitive. Spot on. Thank you so much for the messages. You're amazing, Carolan. Oh, so are you. You're amazing too. And Kim says, must have felt the bad divorce. Yeah, that's just an example. That could be what it is. Sometimes you'll see shoulder pains. They've been, like, for instance, I had somebody on my massage table, and I just was, they had a lot of scapular pain behind shoulder in the back. And I feel it was like they were carrying a heavy burden, and it was emotional family issue, like trying to be the man of the family from a young age. And he was 30 something. He still had this It had this actual knot in there. And we kind of discussed briefly what was going on. So that's what Reiki did for me. It led me to other things, Sarah. So I feel that will help you as well. So there you go. And speak to Kim maybe about promoting your business. Okay. So I think we did pretty well. I'm probably going to end here because I'm at 8:59. Unless I missed somebody. I'm getting a quick look here. Join me next week. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm trying to get Laura Romero on the show, and I had she had something going on. She wasn't able to do it, and I wanted to get Kelly Jo back on. I want to do something special for Kelly Jo. I'm thinking of having tea leaf reading with Kelly Jo, like picking a person. And so we'll discuss that next week. Okay, I'll talk to her and we'll see what we can do. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Join us next week, 8 p.m. in the Psychic Flow. Thank you so much. Good night now.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.